Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this episode of A Beginner's Guide to Minecraft. Just fun to see how things have come along, and that includes my sheep family. So remember that one of these guys, probably this one, I think he's a little bit smaller than the others, he was my baby. So he's grown up. And of course, once you have the sheep, I was worried they'd be chewing up all my grass, but they don't. So, or it grows back fast enough that it doesn't matter. So I thought that might have been an issue, but it's not. So these now are, if I continue to breed two of them, I could have a ready source of wool or lamb's meat. So that's always good. And no other changes here. Kind of forgot about the wheat. Don't really need it, but it's there. So just want to show you my biggest change. Now, this is creative mode. Warning. I switched to creative mode. There are some things you just cannot do, or it would take the rest of your life to do. So in my barn, in the back of my barn, so I'll have a back door here. And I was going to make like a train station, but this seems like this was my tunnel a long time ago, so this seems like a reasonable place to do this. So if you build a line of train track, hey, oh, that's right, I'm not on creative mode anymore. I'm on survival mode. Here I am treating the spider like he's just gonna walk on by. So, and I don't have a weapon. I'm hitting him with another minecart. So, all right, he's dead. And do I have any food? Yeah, I have cakes and cookies and stuff like that. So, boop. Oh, it's gonna boop. Hey. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate what I've got going here. So, if you go to creative mode, I mean, you can imagine this would take months and months and months to gather. You'll see what I mean. And if you lay down 3 powered rails, and they're not powered until you put redstone torches nearby. So 3 torches in a row, and I have a sign that says sparse jungle. I'm now entering the sparse jungle. So every 38 squares, you place another powered rail with a redstone torch. That will keep your train going at maximum speed. Now, for a while, there's the desert, so I've got different biomes, and I'm not touching any keys. This is all automated. Once it gets the momentum going and it hits those powered rails ever so often, it'll just keep on going. And there's so much you can do with redstone power and rails. This is just a simplified version, just to kind of show you. So here's some warm ocean. So I put signs up to let me know what biome I'm entering. And the goal was to get across biomes without any problem. I mean, I can literally leave the room, go get something to eat, come back, and I'll be where I want to be. Or I can jump out or stop the rail. And there's rails you can put in to stop yourself. Or you can just jump out. Or when it comes to an end, it just ends. So across this gorgeous warm ocean, it gives you a chance to look around, and I don't have to do anything. However, it is a long way. So can you imagine 2 things? Can you imagine swimming or using a boat to go across this great distance? Secondly, can you imagine mining long enough that you have enough of this material to build this? It's the reason that they have creative mode, for sure. This would not be a possibility, and so I don't feel bad at all. I joke about it, but I don't feel bad at all about switching over to creative mode because I can do things like this, and then I switch right back to survival mode because that's what keeps it real, right? So I can't just, there's an element of danger. Now, I did count for a while, 37, and then on the 38th tile, I put another redstone powered rail. After a while, I get tired of counting. This is a long ways, and so I just kind of guessed. So you can see I'm probably not at maximum speed anymore. It's moving, but I go probably 45, 50 squares sometimes. So there we go. That one picked up pretty good. And then the closer they are together, you get your speed back up. And by the way, 3 powered rails in a row will get you instant speed. So that's all I really had to do, and I probably should go back and put, okay, here's Badlands, and there's places to explore. As you blow through here, there's now there's ore as well, but there's places that I want to come back to explore, for sure. And so here we've got this river, and then I believe this is Badlands Plateau, I think it's called. So another, like a subcategory of a biome. Just a fun way to travel. Here's another little pop out there, and we're entering the savanna. And we go in and out of the savanna a couple times. So I am heading directly north here, and I can just check that here, facing north. You know, and I could press F3 to see what biome I'm entering, but these signs are super handy. Stony Shore. All right, still moving. And this is all flat, by the way. I went ahead and just mined flat, and I know trains, there's a lukewarm ocean. I know trains will go up and down, and they'll turn. I haven't experimented with that, but I've seen and read that it can do that. Right now, I just want to go straight. So back to the savanna. So basically, that ocean was just cutting a section of savanna. And there's some lapis. What a great way to travel, though, right? Now, I like trains anyway, and so I'm just fascinated by this. I just think it's a great, just a great way to go. My plan is then to have additional train routes, maybe go east-west, and I can split my world and go explore quickly. There's a whole bunch of coal, some more coal, and it gives me a chance to see these deep caverns that I pass through, and it feels very much like I'm on a savanna plateau. Like, it feels like I'm on a train tour across the country, and mostly through tunnels, which is awesome, and torches to keep it lit. By the way, the redstone torches don't put out enough light to really brighten it the way I like it, so the redstone torches are only there to power the rails. We're not done yet. This is a long way. It took me, I don't know how long, an hour or so last night to build this, but I wanted to share it. I just think it's so awesome. Yeah, it's simple. Yes, it's straight, but I can go explore these biomes now. There's back to a forest. Not back to a forest. I don't know if I was in a forest to begin with. I think I was in some kind of jungle when I started. There's some more coal on the left. There's some copper. Some more copper. Back into a jungle. And I love the sound, kind of the railroad sound as it kind of creaks and groans as you go over the rails. And you've got kind of the sound of the wind. Alright, so I had to chop through that tree. That's the jungle. And now we're to the beach. Beach area. Getting close to the end here. Back into the jungle. Gives you a chance to see what's around you. And I'm just at the end. This is as far as I got. Definitely slowing down here. And I could put in some stop things here. But and this is not a good place for 3 of these. Boom! It's going to launch me at full speed. But then it stops. So how cool is that? I had to share that. It is so cool. Now it does, because there's no rails here, I can't just turn around and go. It actually derails itself right here. So I'll figure out something, but what a cool way to explore and to get across biomes. And if you're interested, it's just creative mode, lay some rail, and then just the powered rails and redstone torches. That's it. Super fun. If you haven't tried it, go try it. That's it for today. Beginner's Guide to Minecraft. For now, Mr. Johns is out.